How is that, you know, Viper head-to-head
So,
going
like,
to be? I
you're
think
in
Akash being
VCT?
back on this agent is going to look so much better for
Yours
him,
isn't that
especially
good in
considering the
VCT,
performance that
but
he just had on the Jet. And
why
Rooksik
is
as well
neither
has been
team
a
running
hard hitter
Waylay?
throughout the series so far.
Where's
that we need to keep an
Waylay?
eye on.
Yeah,
Do you guys want to
Where
throw
the fuck
in
is
prediction in
Waylay?
regards to who you think is going to take away Bind after each team winning their opponent's
That's
map?
the superior agent, bro. No?
You
I'm
can,
so
you can
biased.
disagree.
Not the plan. As an IGL, get Xiao -500.
Then he'll go to bottom 3.
Exactly.
He goes up the
This
ranking.
is all the plan.
I feel like Xiao would have to drop a lot, though.
Yes.
I don't think he's
It would have to be
at
half
all.
won a split many times in a row
Yeah.
for maybe 2 years. But for now, we're on to map 3. Fnatic are on the attack side, and NaVi, they seem to have some idea of where the hit was coming in. You see the rotation from Hero coming through, but although in the rifle rounds
Yeah,
there'll be a lot
Sentinels are
of
just in a
information,
bad
even
spot,
just
man.
off
There's
of the
no
bots
point
that
of
they can
playing a
send
double
through on
Sentinel.
Filu and Hero. Not quite a feature here, but we do see Sociable still has that flash, and I don't know if this is going to be kept to actually fight for space, or if very soon, I imagine it will be sent for information, although that information has just come in a much cheaper form.
Again, that time is ticking. Kayak, though, with his second opener. It leaves Rooksik under immense amounts of pressure. Prowler being put through.
Russian
Just to
difficult?
try
Yeah,
and bait
Russian
them into
difficult.
thinking it's the other side, and he's going to have to go absolutely ham, and he gets nothing. Vekaz back on the Viper.
Damn.
Back on
I mean, this
comfort,
is
it
like a
seems.
Fnatic win then, huh?
And while
I mean, honestly,
yeah, I was
nah,
gonna
I
say
don't know.
there's going to be a salvo or two, but they can just wait.
Yeah.
Nah,
You
5v2.
might as well throw your one out. You get it for free at the next round, but
Fnatic win the throne.
oh, goodness! Okay, Hero's got one
Yeah,
and some
definitely.
damage, but that's all there is to write home about. 4 more players need to be dropped. It won't be a flawless round, but I doubt it's going to be one that the Flawless will live to haunt them in. 1-0 for Fnatic, and a very strong start to the pistol, at least.
Yeah, of course, a lot of stakes on the line here. Loser of this game going up to face the winner of Heretics or KC. I'd expect them to be favorites either way. And obviously the winner will face either Vitality or GX. And they'll be looking for a spot in that middle final to try and get themselves through. Second time of asking. And probably save themselves an awful lot of stress. That lower bracket gets scarier and scarier as things go along.
There you go,
That's 2 years ago.
643 days
Again,
since
a lot of
NaVi.
600s.
Yeah, but I mean, it was because it was 2023 stage 1 when we saw NaVi beat Fnatic, Angel leading at the time, and that's the only time also that NaVi have beaten Fnatic in the partnership era. It's a 5-1 record in favor of Fnatic. And certainly in the last year and a bit, it has been flawless on their side. A 1-0 start on map 3, a series that often ends up going the distance.
Yeah.
Are you telling me we have another matchup EMEA to watch after this?
It's funny because the way that this veto has gone, I expected Split to be the third map. I expected maybe the Fnatic would pick Abyss because it's been such a strong map for them. And then I thought the Bind might even be the pick of NaVi.
I might fall asleep
even though they had a
watching
rough performance versus Mates. I still think it's a map that we hadn't seen from Fnatic, but obviously if you go off history, we know that this has always been a comfortable map for any Boaster squad.
What is happening? There's
Where,
30 seconds
well, if
round.
you look at any Viper lineups, we
They
know
have
where they came
classics,
from.
bro.
That's an easy one for Kayak. And the A site. Well, I will say the only risk is if they catch crashes. That was about it. They do have a nice flank coming in and maybe a nasty surprise. He's reloading. Oh dear. That's not great. A second kill comes through, but Boaster's trying to. But that's a spike on the ground. They have managed to retrieve it at least, and obviously Sociable's so low, but even still, this is far more damage than I was expecting.
Yeah, far more damage than they should have gotten away with, especially when they don't find crashes and force that fight back towards mid. A lot of players caught off guard, and a heavy price tag on this round already. It won't get any more costly, and at least 2 rifles saved over to the next. Just before we cut out a game, Alpha dropped the weapon over to his teammate Kayak and picked up another. So some stabilization in terms of economy, but there's no 2 ways about it. I mean, that is a really good round for NaVi with what they came in with.
Yeah, still lost the rifle, so there's still definitely some expense and not ideal. But they will still come in with 3 rifles for this round, and you look at the players that are holding them, Alfia, Vekaz, and in fact even the potential of a 4th. Yeah, Boaster's going to bring it in as well, so they didn't lose too much, didn't lose enough to make this a terrible
they
buy.
still have 4 rifles.
for NaVi is going to be pretty important to get off to that strong start. We saw this defensive side look pretty good in their initial matchup. A decent trade to start
Holy
though.
fuck, a 3, 2, 1 swing together? Wow.
Squad in
That's
black
how
and
it's done,
red
boys.
and-
Good
black and
trade.
orange, sorry. And we'll see if they can turn that into something. Ruxic has had a bit of a slow start here. They're going to need him on this side of the map.
Alpha's just taking the top spot, didn't go all the way to truck, and it's a good thing. You can see that Hero and Ruxic were holding that, waiting for him to pop in and give a pick away. But a more passive stance from Fnatic after they take that initial map control, as TP is going to be taken other side of the map. And in fact, Xiao, he's wrapping over through bathroom. He's going to be cut off on this rotate because Alpha is still waiting. But is he looking the right way? He is. We cut to him as Xiao's head is cut clean off, and the double fake for Fnatic has worked wonderfully.
Yeah, still yet to get to the side.
30 seconds left.
With such deep control, again, they've got an extra salvo to
What
try
color
and
am I
buy them a
dyeing my
little bit of
hair?
extra time.
Vote.
But I feel
vote
like
for
this
the
is
poll.
something that, yeah, Fnatic, they've got enough time. They're not running it as low as maybe in the past. There's a chance that the
I will be picking from the top 3.
It's Althea once again.
From the top 3 colors, I will pick one.
On the duelist on the
one that I
Raze. We
like
know
most.
what he can do. Hero's done well, though.
Player
In fact,
standing.
even doubles up, and Sociable's on a late flank. Seems like he was maybe expecting someone a little bit closer. The Flash has given the game away. They know exactly where he stands, holding the angle. Bear in mind how low Alpha is. He could be spammed out of the box, and the cross being held, but it's Althea all day long. 4 in this round. One of the rifles they had that took over.
1 kill to start, catches Xiao, opens up the space for the rotate back to A. Nice stuff. This one, he's 26 HP in every other fight. Every other fight. He got caught walking back to the bathroom. He swung back sight and then
Damn, Alpha's so fucking quick.
survives the spams from Sociable, swinging it together to close that out.
Yo,
That's a ridiculous
yeah.
round from Alpha. A 5-0
Thank you for the
start from
sub,
him
or
as
prime
well.
sub, I appreciate
5,
you.
4, 3, 2, 1 when
Yes.
we get to see the scoreboard. Nicely done for Fnatic, perfectly balanced. And for NaVi, well, 0 on the board, losing round 3, and again, if they end up losing this map, sure, they've pushed Fnatic. They looked great on map 2, and it's a great sign for their vetoes moving through this tournament. The breeze is now something people have to be worried about.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
Like
that's all it's going to
looks
amount
like
to.
it.
Yeah, we need to see them warm up into this game. I think that, again, like for NaVi, I think staying in the middle bracket is more important. Like Fnatic have been in those sort of like the depths before. They have had to fight back through poor starts and make it through lower bracket runs. For NaVi, we saw with their roster last year that they did attempt that to make it to champions, and they had to go a long, long way, made it quite far. The problem, though, is they no longer have Angel in the server, and I feel like that's a massive difference. Like when you're a less experienced IGL, even though you get to check in with Angel every once in a while, he's still there, he's the voice whispering in your ear for a couple of minutes per game. It's not the same. It's going to make things more difficult if you have to go through some of the rosters that will inevitably drop down. Of course, even if Fnatic win this one, they then, as said, they'll have to go up against a GX, a Vitality. One of those will have to have dropped down. The other will have already dropped down. So there's going to be a lot of high pressure games that you have to make the run through. Middle bracket gives you an extra chance. And more importantly,
equal round for NaVi. I mean, Fnatic are just going to play
NaVi
slow.
will need time
Hold the default.
over this year. I mean, something
Bro,
Angel said as well on the
G2 versus
podcast,
Fnatic
about
combined.
Xiao,
Who would
right?
win?
About this project in general.
My God, the rounds will be over at like 4 seconds left.
Hey, we can lose and it's fine, guys. You come in, you aim for the top, of course you do, but
The rounds will be.
that they understand.
There will be 4 seconds left in the
This is
round.
something that will take time to build to its highest level, and especially for Xiao, who again has been in that system for a long time with Angel, who's been led by him on the server. Now having that coach teaching you how to lead in the same kind of system, it's beneficial, but it will cut down the amount of time. It won't erase it.
No.
5v5 save, imagine, bro.
Ooh, okay, nice shot from Xiao. We've seen this a couple of times throughout the series so far, the slow start of a team and then the pistols, the low buys, bailing them out. And again, with how slow Fnatic likes to play, they're going to try and sell this ruse once again. This time, though, the rotation hasn't been baited. In fact, no, it's the orbital strike.
What did both the jump IRL?
Being brought further. A nice shot
Both
from
the jump
Kyle,
IRL.
clear
Did you guys see
out
that?
one of the players here. Xiao already taking immense amounts of damage, and he's not going to survive. The danger slowly dissipating. Hero on site will lose his life to Vekash as well. And although the time started to get a little low, things started to get a little dangerous. Fnatic have stabilized.
It was only it was an easy kill in towards Hookah to start with, but the fact is, the headshot was landed anyway, so it didn't matter the lack of shields in play. Really nice stuff. One player falling in the form of Alfier. Showstopper on for the next. Vekash 1 away from being the same. He's the one to hunt this one down. Not being the same, I suppose he won't have a Hunter's Fear or a Showstopper, but will have himself a nice little pit to play inside of. So 4-0 start for Fnatic. Economy at their backs. The fact that they lost an Outlaw but can still play with the 4 rifles that they carried through. They have a Showstopper, they have a Viper's Pit, and they even have Kayak to go into another dimension and hunt them down. For NaVi, no ultimates to bounce back for, and that's in a round where they're investing all of their economy. I mean, this is a big danger coming up in round number 5.
Yeah, I think, like, you understand why Xiao used the ult there, like, but now coming off the back of a defeat, it's an unfortunate circumstance. Because you look at that and go, in that moment, 30 seconds left, you've got an opening, you can delay the whole team, maybe you can pull a full rotation of your squad. Not a bad place to put it. Sure. But going into a round loss, coming in with no ults, up against 3 ults, when you're 4-0 down,
like, what are you going to talk about?
With no credits as well, like the fact
Fnatic
that this
are going
is
to play
investment.
slow.
This is the one that you put all
They're
your
gonna
eggs in the
hold.
basket for.
And what are you going to do?
Your opponents have so many get-out-of-jail-free cards.
You just did good retakes. That's it.
And for NaVi, this has
you
to
just
be
have
clean,
to respect
play
it.
from the get-go.
You can't
timeout
push.
called here. Understand
You just have to get a good retake. That's all it is.
Of this.
Start of the round, they're going to do the same shit every round.
Split, where it
Play
was a
slow.
dominant 11-3
Not
showing
taking
from
your risk.
Fnatic. NaVi gave them
And then
too much
you
leeway,
have to
too much
have
rope
good retakes
to
on this
play
map.
with, that by the time they
That's
started
all this
pulling
map
on the
is,
other
retake.
side, it was too far
On defense,
gone.
you can only
They
retake.
can't let that happen here, but the way that this half has been set up so far, it presents them a real challenge in stopping Fnatic from running away with it. It has to be here and now.
And I feel like it has to be aggressive. Like, you can't allow them to execute. Dimensional Drift gives you info, Showstopper gets the pick, and then Viper's Pick gets you post. Like, will Fnatic want to use all of them? Maybe not, but at the same time, if they do, it's worth it in this sort of round. And speaking of aggression, already, Filu taking that early fight towards the TP, hasn't found anything, but has got a lot of space.
It has got space, but that player going through the TP, Fnatic sense weakness. You know, it's unlikely it's a B stack after that. You're thinking about at least one or two, and there it is. They've spotted them both out. Both players seen. Kayak will take space on the site now on front. Shorty in hand. Players covering from further back. 50 HP left to play with.
Wow, what a rocket.
Connection. Huge trade for Alfier.
W rocket.
Grenade sent through, does damage onto Hero. A pit locked in, and well, it might be costly. They're putting a lot on the line, but if NaVi don't go for the save, they will lose everything in this round.
Damn.
Their economy will be in the bin, and Fnatic will have a easy start to this map that they have no choice but to run for the hills and give this one up.
I'll admit I did get one thing wrong. I said he'd find the info, and then I unfortunately said that Alpha would get the pick.
Yes.
Picks. He got 2.
Silly
So
boy.
I apologize. I was wrong. They then did use the Viper's Pit for post, but there was a mistake in there. He got 2 for 1. So
honestly,
I'll try and do better next time.
Don't apologize for that. Just be better.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try.
It's fine. It's fine. Well, we're going to let it slip this one time. But you're running out of rope here, as are NaVi. 5-0, and okay, they save these weapons. Man. That's a great start. No exits for Filu or Hero means no ult online off rip the next round, but very high chance they'll get at least one of those to bounce back on.
One
More
ult here,
importantly,
1 kill there.
we need to see those early
2 kills
fights.
there.
Like
You win the round.
To the early aggression, I love the idea, but they're waiting so far back. And the fact is, only guy forward can TP, can get that gate crash out of there.
Into it just seconds later. Like, that's so unlucky.
Let's go, Rocket Man.
Rocket Man. Rocket Man.
Oh, that isn't a cutback to the pause. That was just now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, clearly...
You're great. Yeah, I'm doing good, bro.
Showstopper.
How are you, bro?
Valuable note.
Fortunate timing. 5-0. Economy booming, and wow, much faster looking take.
Oh wow, this is going in there.
Kayak's already made it to the back of the site. Hero's been dealt with. Rooksik trying to fight forward,
Bro,
and he
what
succeeds.
the fuck?
Can he get
Everyone just has a
Jesus
fucking
grabbed him, but there's no one to
shotgun pump.
capitalize. He will live to
Look
tell
at
the
this
tale.
Fortnite.
This is where Fnatic can build that post plant though. Snakebite, Molly, available. It's about clearing those players out quick.
Yeah, here comes though, Showstopper, the big problem, and it's called Crash. He's right away. Vikash and Boaster, 2 versus 4. Boaster swinging backside, one
Wow.
shot! Great connection.
Oh my god, he volleyed the bomb. And he got another one? Oh my god.
And the Molly,
Holy shit. She killed him, and then he volleyed the bomb instead of going for a second kill.
Dangerous indeed. He goes marching forward. Snakebite landed. Ruxick
Wow.
forces the fight, but
Oh my
falters.
god,
And
Boaster.
Fnatic keep pushing forward 6-0
Wow.
now.
I can't believe that Snakebite made him vulnerable. Like, completely missed, bounced into a wall, and then he clips it and he's vulnerable to the bullets. That either that is the greatest lineup of all time, or he missed it and got very lucky. But it didn't matter anyway. Won the fight.
Bro,
From
there's
a
2 people
2v4
running at him. He
scenario, it
killed
looked
one.
like NaVi
Molly
was
turns
finally
around and kills
gonna have
another.
the round on the
Holy
board.
shit.
Look at it go! Look at it go!
It went up top.
What the EMEA Molly?
I thought it was.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
that's insane. He has a lineup for the top of the box. That's crazy.
Yeah, you don't? Come on.
No, I didn't know.
You can't play this game. This is why we don't have Alpha on the Viper on this map. He doesn't have the lineups. That all makes sense. Jesus, you got to be so mad if you lose a round like that. For NaVi, I mean, they probably don't even realize how ridiculous that is. They saw it from his POV. But a 4 versus 3.
Why didn't Ruxick just block that one?
Pistols in play. Rifle for Ruxick. He's on the right side at least, but how much you getting done unless there's a big pick coming in? And well, actually the pick was onto Ruxick, the man with the rifle. So hey, look, next round they've got a lot to work with, at least for NaVi. They've got ultis, they're gonna have credits back, but a 7-0 start, man. This is getting to be too steep a hill to climb. Well, Kayak was asleep.
Brother fell asleep
Go
pointing.
back up. 5 minutes. You got this.
Back
You
to
got this.
sleep.
He's just hiding.
To be honest, like,
oh, don't knife him. Oh,
Brother
Vikash.
fell asleep.
Oh, you. Don't you dare. Don't you. Vikash, no! 7-0. A knife in the back for NaVi to hammer home this lead. Oh, no. Well, if NaVi...
She has been having a rough
Bro.
day. And,
They might need
I
another
think,
pause.
I think that probably just made it worse.
Do you reckon?
I like the idea that for years he was on a team with Angel and got to...
Bro, what in the 1v1 simulator am I watching?
Say again?
As
Tom, as the expert,
as
over
a
to you.
Londoner, I'm very offended.
Over to you, Tom. Talk us through that one.
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
Bro, is this a deathmatch server or is this a 5v5 professional
Stylish
tier
indeed.
1 match?
7-0 start, and for NaVi, hope is waning. Oh my goodness. The light is looking very dim indeed.
Bro.
What are we doing? What are we guys, this is to keep you in the middle bracket, stop you going to the lower bracket. I'm watching a man wiggle his vandal on a corner there, guy.
What in the
We're
region,
2
bro?
series away after
Oh
this
my
one
God.
from
Please
one of these
get
teams
this
being
game
in
over with.
Santiago, and we're wiggling rifles at them. All right. We'd love to see it.
Oh, well, there is the wiggler. Alpha has already managed to find one. Trade out. Ultimates, they were built up into this round. A chance now to try and deny them at least the additional space, but they have avoided it. And, well, unlike Fnatic, they've actually got plenty of time.
At the moment, Hero is watching for the flank, watching for a player coming through that pit. But he's about to be spotted. Now they know that he's up close. He'll step back just a moment, but the C's goes in. 1 HP. A spam will be enough. The reveal doesn't catch him. No, Crashies doesn't know that he had a player dead to right. Still, those defenders need to push on forward. They have thinned the herd down to just Vikash. And my goodness, he's got a lot of utility coming his way. There's no way NaVi are letting this one slip up. No room for error. As a 7-1 scoreline, finally, NaVi are on the board.
Wow,
Yeah, it
finally.
still took a lot. Like, we saw all those ultimates build up, and they are now all gone once again. Viper's pit put in early, Armageddon to clear them back off the site, allow for the time, and then just holding within the pit. It's a round. He's become a local. That's what it is.
Yeah,
He's getting.
He actually only speaks German to me now, which is a bit unfortunate because I don't speak.
And
German.
you only speak Irish to him.
Absolutely. Thiago will say. Will say fear. 7-1. Fnatic.
What does that mean?
Could this be the start of the downfall, the crumble? NaVi bouncing back. Well, not if that guy has anything to say about it. This is nasty. They've just lost the round, and their response is to fully freeze and wait. That smoke's going to fade pretty soon. Flash has caught by Cash. Oh my God, he's got two. Blinded up in that corner, and okay, he might have overheated a bit, but you know what? I'll take it. He should have been dead.
To be fair, I don't think he expected a third player to even be there once they've pushed all the way far down. Filu, he's in no man's land, looking for a pick, and it's a save. Surely it's a save. I had 2v4 when they have a post-plant Brim ult. All right. Okay.
That's not a free salvo.
You're gonna. That's bought you.
Now he's running away.
4 seconds. There you go.
He just
wanted them to plant at 37. That's his favorite number.
There we go. Did the math. Tom, you're really on a tear today.
Yeah.
Well, the casters don't really have anything to say.
We're just throwing you in. I haven't heard him give one of these pieces of insight.
No,
you know that?
Like,
the whole day.
These are all leaks.
He's had weeks to prepare as well.
These guys don't even have anything to say, bro.
Are you gonna stare at me like
They're
that on
just-
top of the stairs as well? Come on.
They're just
7-1.
saying shit.
Turning into 8. It's not 8-1 yet. Hold on. It could still be the clutch.
Okay, let's hold on.
There you go, 8-1.
Okay, 8-1.
I mean, look, anything could have happened, Tom. Anything could have happened.
I was literally holding my breath.
As was I. I almost passed out. Actually, can you take over? I'm feeling a bit lightheaded.
That's nuts. The flash just not catching. It's a bit. It just looks away.
And this is the thing now.
Like every maps now. Not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, no more Jet? Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense.
No one on our desk said that.
That's just exactly what everyone thought you were going to do coming into today and every other day, actually.
It's crazy because map 1, he was nuts, and map 3, he's nuts.
Yeah,
but
map
I'm
2.
not seeing any correlation.
What happened? But yeah, the thing is for NaVi, this time it makes perfect sense. You're 7-0 down, you win a round.
I'm back. Holy shit, they're still in a timeout. Wow. They're still in timeout.
Your best path forward
Jesus Christ, bro. What the fuck am I watching?
One salvo when they have 45 seconds left.
Probably was not to put that salvo because you have to pay for it again. If it was the last salvo, fair enough, you get it back. But yeah, he used one, but not the second one, which is
he's got credit.
Perplexing. Either way. This is the moment to take a pause.
Guys,
because,
this...
the comeback that they had on map 1.
Accept defeat and get it over with, guys. Come on.
Coming into Bind, Tom.
Come on, guys.
If it wasn't Fnatic, only that we know this team, I know their
My
BS,
favorite
I
map,
know
Pearl.
how they play.
Why?
I
don't know. I like the
angle
angles there.
How things can change. But if it wasn't them,
Oh my God,
if this
we're
was
back.
Team A and Team B, coming into map 3,
We're
I'm
back.
going
Let's
for
get the
NaVi.
show started.
Like, they look like the better team. Breeze, they dominated. Split, they were
2-1 as
awful in the
predicted.
first half.
2-1 as
and then they
predicted.
learned how
I
to
told
play.
you.
I think by and large,
Fnatic
I would have more
2-1.
faith
I
in
told
them
you, man.
Performing round to round.
Come on, man.
Yet
I know my
they
stuff.
have completely fallen apart on Bind.
Yeah, it seems as well that
Do you expect winning GX and Vitality? I'll have to look at the teams, but I'll talk about it when we get to the match. Let's focus on Fnatic and NaVi for now, you know?
Slackers. Clutch is one. Everything you'd expect to see.
EMEAI.
From Fnatic. And while Brooksy, okay, he's just gonna swing it. He's feeling.
They're telling me this region can
my
compete with
goodness, there's
America.
No way he survives that. That's how. Oh, and also a TP from Xiao.
Oh, no.
He's gone in to try and help and has ended up
Bro.
as part of the deficit. Now sociable. This fight versus Alfia ends up being everything. He needs to try and hold some ground, and in fact, Hero's already running his way back. Boaster gives him an angle, but that was a spike. He needs to just get out of there.
Yeah, he's made it back around through long, but ready to burst out of spawn until that Molly blooms. Was sociable. No flashes left to fight his way out. The dog sent through instead, but it's already being caught. The snake bite used to buy some time, but the flank up by Hero only spotted now. He's found one, and now Fnatic know they're surrounded on all sides, potentially. But the group up in spawn actually gives the advantage to NaVi for a moment. Nade and Salvo sent through, but Vikash easily repositions. Showstopper now sent his way. They don't know where he is. A single bullet will be enough, but Filu fires the rocket just before fading out of the round. And by another narrow margin, NaVi have a round.
And that's always been the scary thing in this game, is that
Good
when they
result,
are winning rounds, it's okay, they've had to expend a lot. Showstopper right at the end, just to make sure that the round is converted. But yeah,
bro, why not use your own wall there, bro?
After a save round, it doesn't exactly leave you with loads of credits to spare.
What?
So this could almost be a 2-for-1, leaving a 10-2 hop. Of course, they get this back to 8-4. Maybe there's a world, but I do think that anything less is just going to be a bridge too far.
Well, 8-4 and a pistol, certainly the game becomes much
You
more
think Fury
digestible
beats
at that point,
MIBR? No, unfortunately,
recency.
not.
2 out of 3 the last rounds. NaVi
Unfortunately,
starting to look a bit better. It looked like Fnatic were right back to winning ways, but
I'm gonna have to say no.
interruption for the
No,
defense.
sir.
Conventional
to
drip
that.
sent through Kayak. Nice spot of both these players on long. The utility is going to be fired in, and only the one. Sociable's able to get out of there as well. Numbers stay in favor for the defense, and Hero! A triple, as he was the last defender on that B site, but it did not fall. NaVi 3-8, 3 of the last 4 rounds as well. Is this split 2.0?
That's what, 3K?
Back in the saddle again?
Yeah, it feels like Fnatic are giving them a way back in. Hero taking so much ground at the end of this one to close it out.
It's just the fighting that's bad. We did good though.
Yeah, it is just fighting.
Probably don't want the fighting to be bad generally.
It's 5v5, but it's really 1v1.
Criticism in the middle. He actually gave them a compliment just before, and then that was the compliment in the end. He's just giving. He knows how to give good feedback, although they can't hear him. So
5 1v1
he's giving that
chances.
just to Milan.
Personally, I blame Boaster for getting shot through the smoke.
Fnatic have won 8 of them.
Do better.
Be better.
Fnatic are the better 1v1 players.
And a showstopper available.
That's really what it is.
Once again, showing that.
Bro, they gave up on point pistol round. They sat in spawn. They would just sat in spawn.
He's been sublime.
What the fuck?
Starting to agree with us as well that maybe he should play more Viper.
What the fuck is that pistol shot?
For Fnatic, 4 players.
These guys are running around.
Not much
I mean,
spotted. Presence now on B. Oh, they've read
they're
it.
playing for like a fast
Oh,
one, but I
they saw
guess.
B. They think that was
Why
effective.
not
They're
just
dead right.
start with 3
Spike
people
is already
somewhere and
made
have
it
a
here,
good
but they're
defensive
ready to
setup?
burst out. I think they're going fast, yeah. The Yoru flashed through, backside already claimed back. The nade has pushed them in towards lamps. For now, at least, Fnatic have got a foothold to pounce from.
Has a muscle in pistol for NaVi, and with that spike ticking
Fast
in
going
their
through,
favor.
but nothing's connecting.
And even the HP advantages, you feel like this has to be one that goes their way.
Uh-oh.
Sociable, oh, he's surviving in the corner.
They won't know.
They should have seen that he was caught, though. The siege should have caught him. So
Yo,
they
that
should know
burns you.
He's in this corner. In fact, a couple of kills coming up. Make that a third. Alfia was well aware. Leaving Hero and Ruxic. That time is ticking so desperately fast. Somebody needs to get on it, and they need to get on it now.
my
There
God.
just isn't enough time.
Oh my God, how did they win? What the fuck? They won?
And NaVi have their much-needed pistol round.
Yeah, I mean, this was
just
essential
happened?
for their fight back. We said in an 8-4 half, the pistol could really get them back into the game, but you go down 9-3, there's no more conversation, no more questions. We need to see that pistol under your belt.
How did Ruxic get the kills there?
Again, the fact
One.
that Alpha found that pick, I thought it was all over.
2.
But Ruxic does so well on short, and a
Oh,
spot from
okay.
Hero that spike wasn't that far away from being defused, and he was running low on ammo, but just about found his mark for the third
Clown
or
music.
fourth time through
That'd
that
be a
smoke in the
perfect
end.
round for some clown music, bro.
Well,
No
that's quite a
cap.
response. I didn't see. What weapon did he have? What just got dropped on the floor? Not sure if it's anything worth fighting for. Either way, Fnatic won't go for it.
No. I would assume, based on them having 3 rifles, that it was a pistol.
You would think so.
That would be my gamble. I'm pretty sure it was. And they have to go back in that direction anyway to pick up the spike. So, yeah, not seeing anything collected. Definitely a nice shot to start.
Bro, what?
A couple more going back in the other direction. Of course, expectations from Fnatic.
1v1. 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 1v1.
keeping 3 players.
2v1!
3
Wow!
guns
America
alive.
would have
So
started
he's
with
isolated.
this.
That's the only nervous thing. That he was just waiting to catch anybody going for that orb.
And it's still a 1v1. He's getting baited.
Now freely go in another direction. They might not want to now though, because that is a gun on the floor.
Decoy.
They still messed it up.
Just chuck it.
I like this.
Oh, he's just gonna leave it.
Kayak's gonna put that decoy through, make him think he's going for the TP. I mean, you know you're up against the Yoru, but it could work. The angle opens the door as well, so they're worried. But yeah, the step pattern, it all seems a bit too obvious, and immediately they abandon that position, playing much more passive and waiting for the actual play to come through. Even then, I think he could have went TP and walked around a short with only a couple extra seconds, so NaVi do very well to avoid those dangers. 9-5 on the board, and the slow resurgence.
Come on, let's see some team play.
Certainly be underway now, but
Let's
this
get
is
some
the
team
round
play
where
at
it really
least.
gets decided when Fnatic get rifles out, because already you've seen was that I think it was the only pistol they had? Everyone else was on classics, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And the only investment they made got them an opening pick.
Well, yeah, and a gun was dropped. That battle from Kayak drops a Bulldog, and that's gone. He just left it on the floor, didn't even bother bringing it with him because he didn't want to deliver it back to the team. There you go.
Angel wanted it to be picked up, evidently.
The thing is, though, they still come in with 4 rifles for this round. As bonuses go, this was always the NaVi way. It was always the Angel way of trying to make sure that those 3rd round purchases are deadly. And okay, Sociable's going to have to take a hit for it, but a lot of the time you're going to see Filo or someone take the fight and potentially drop a gun anyway.
Gate crash sent towards the A side. It's going to be up into heaven. Really fast rotation. And while that's ticking away, Kayak wants a bit of information to play with. Halfway already gone. And the thing is, I thought maybe he'd run down
4 showers or 4 short.
Flash out of the smoke. Do
A pop. Good flash.
Instead,
Good
a
nade.
little bit later, and I like this. He goes
gonna
into
capitalize
the TP.
off of it?
It can just gate crash into heaven now, but causes problems as they think about that bathroom control being taken over. NaVi have more ground to worry about, but with Crashies down, that's going to help him get the spike planted.
Austin, what are we doing?
Aggressive in their post spawn as well.
Whoa!
Anybody in
Whoa!
and that's the Filo we knew from last
Whoa! What just happened?
He's had his moments in this one, but that's definitely
that was just 4
the best
1v1s.
round we've seen from him individually.
That was
The
4
first bag
1v1s right there.
Coming up on the board.
1v1, 1v1.
Very politely asked for a replay of every single one
Any
of those
3-2-1s together?
And for
Together?
Filo,
Someone?
again, we talked about this coming into today.
Someone together?
and
1v1?
for good reason.
2v1?
He had a very underwhelming week 2. He's a player that goes up and down. I think about last year, I don't think he impressed me massively as a duelist. A tough roster to impress on.
Oh, he pied.
Now,
Chat, what flavor are we thinking?
today, and up against Fnatic of all teams,
Apple pie?
pulling out a lifetime
Pumpkin pie? Pineapple pie? Shepherd's pie? I like me some shepherd's pie, bro. Or like a cottage pie? Oh, shepherd's pie, crazy, bro.
Watch players who have decent stats in
Oh.
games, like in officials. And when watching Filo, he saw him play like
Bro, if you say it like that, then every fight in the game is a 1v1. Not really. Normally, there's 2 people that swing you.
Like most people would look at it.
All these gunfights, there's only 1 person on his screen. In my superior region, when you fight and you swing, there's 2 people on your screen you are peeking at the same time. All I've seen is 1 person facing another person. That is called a 1v1. My region, 2 people peek. 2 people on your screen. 2. We call it 3, 2, 1, peek. 3, 2, 1, peek. Together, 3, 2, 1, peek. 2 people. Our region has 2 people peeking. And the 3rd guy throwing utility, pretty much.
Sticking around is one thing, but sticking around as a player, you know, coaches, managers, sure, yeah, whatever, but as a player is ridiculous.
Even doing it as a
Can we get the replay on the 4K or no?
Run out of time eventually.
Or the replay already happened?
Stayed relevant as well. He hasn't
I
just
kinda
played.
missed
He
it.
hasn't been paycheck stealing on a
We got
roster.
for the series,
He's been
Fnatic.
building, he's been fostering youth.
Fnatic, bro. Fnatic.
Making some decent runs. We've seen him at internationals.
There's
One of
no
my
way
favorite interviews
NaVi
we
win
ever got
this.
to do him and Artis. It was it was almost like a cage fight happening, but verbally. I loved it. But yeah, I know you have him as a coach sitting there. I mean, it's.
I guess Envy was EME8. I would say that's the equivalent of the closest EME8 thing.
how high
Every
that ceiling
gunfight there was
could
a
be
1v1.
with time.
And what do you think happened? I had 73 kills, so what do you think would happen if I went to EMEA?
Growing into this
You
year,
put me, you
sprout into something beautiful, but
1v1?
the reality is, hey, they're not that far away from
Me?
taking this series.
No
They're
utility.
progressing on in this
Only one
mid-bracket
person to
run.
shoot.
This is an angle
Boy,
that-
I might get 80 kills a game.
But, well, there's not much you can do to ready yourself for that.
Yeah, hey, a few bullets shot and you kill off Kayak and Althea, you take it. You take it all day long.
Good deal.
And now they look to rotate back towards the other side of the map. Crashy's there. Bandit in hand.
That's the save round for NaVi. Or for Fnatic.
It's something that
Not worried about this round. It's a save round. We got a couple pistols.
Make this one a bit more costly.
I'll be shocked if we win this.
Crazy, because if you look at NaVi, it's already through the roof. And they will manage to get a couple. Anything more though,
there you go.
unlikely.
I mean, we got
and
2.
impossible. 9
It is
to
what it
7.
is.
NaVi again start to streak these rounds back, but you have to bear in mind, I think last time they lost the pistol.
We need an op going. Kayak, can we get an op?
Yep. They lost the pistol in embarrassing fashion as well. It was the double.
How do they always end up in the
both sides of
1v1?
mid. They
There's
got
no
pushed
team
on
trading,
both
bro.
sides of mid, and both players that pushed both sides of mid ended up flanking and killing 1 to 2 people.
Yes. Giants, yes. No.
What is he saying?
Okay, they have a strat called Giants, I assume, and we're potentially going to get to
What?
see it. Let's,
that's the
let's
thing.
take a look.
Is it the team or just big people?
Even walking to the, even walking, they still get separated. I saw that.
Initiators.
They were
That's
together
clear.
and then they weren't. 1v1 region.
What's step 2? And then nobody move.
Flash
Back on the
ourselves.
op, there you go.
Freeze. Okay.
We got the
Just
operator
gonna hold this
going.
down. Hold on. Mini might want this
Just
later.
all jump off the map, even though on this map it's not possible.
Poison's off.
Flash self.
Okay, lose the opening pick with
Chuck.
Kayak on an operator.
Freeze.
Everyone
Not
type
seeing the
it!
vision just yet.
Everyone type it!
Yeah. Okay.
And you got the
1v1!
Gonna clear. Smoke to the back of sight. Showstopper. Okay.
Yes.
So you need to have the showstopper. It's popped towards.
Oh my god, look!
Very far away. Die. They
1v1!
don't have hero on Giants. That can't be the play.
Where's this teammate? Why is this teammate playing A Heaven?
Heroes their kryptonite.
Why is my
Okay, here
teammate
we go.
playing A
Kayak's on his way
Heaven?
through, clearing out all this space. Spotted sociable already. That's 1 on his radar. Second player needs to find. They need that information. He doesn't spot him. Okay. So now
1v1!
the shadows are NaVi, and they're striking from them too. Boaster gets onto the site, but a problem with the salvos going through. Heroes bought them valuable time as it keeps on ticking. Fnatic need to get on that spike. They need to.
Oh my god, are they gonna play together? Oh my god, 1v1! Another one!
Got the first. He might just
1v1!
The shots don't land though. Heroes there.
1v1!
Was against them anyways.
Yo,
NaVi with another.
I'm reverting back to you. I'm coming back to you.
I should've
But let's
gone for that
play
flash.
1v1!
Win. Flash yourself. Go 2 players down. Win a
Bro,
3-5.
just literally just
Trap was the line.
wait for a quarter second, your teammate is right behind you.
Because he said it.
Please, can someone double swing? Can we double swing? Bro, I'll pay someone $10 million if I see a double swing this game. I'm joking, that's a joke.
Starting to slip
But
away.
like, can anyone double
Same
swing?
thing versus BBL. Hot start to a
Is
match.
anyone gonna double swing?
Gave them some space.
It was a
gave them little
2v1
way
and it was a
back
1v1 at the end of the day still. How?
in. Now NaVi
What the
back at
fuck?
the races, popping off individually, having those same clutch moments. Okay, goodbye, Rooksik.
1v1!
At least until
Oh my
next
god,
time. Go
another
a little
one!
bit more. Okay,
Another one! Oh my god, we got another one! Look at him!
Fight.
1v1!
Risky. It's bold.
Yo, turn up the
That
music!
worked out.
Turn up the
Player
music!
who was
1v1!
I'm sure that will be picked up.
Oh
there
my
in
god.
Kayak's hands. But still
Holy
they've got
fuck.
a wide net spread.
I
3 players
can't. You can't, bro.
looking like they're
This region
posturing
is
towards
funny. Bro,
the
this
ball.
region
The
is so
Heroes
weird.
going that way as well.
It's the skirmish region.
Come on, Fnatic.
It's the skirmish
Timing here, I
region.
think they'll be a little slow, but it depends on Hero. He could get caught here.
Oh my
And
god,
if
they're
he sticks
together.
around, He's catching
1v1.
instead. The trap
Look, look,
is
look, look, look,
strong.
look, look.
And a man with ult and salvos to play with doesn't need any of that utility belt cleaning up at least the first 2. They've rotated around to the edge
How are
side. so
they
he'll be on his
beating
way
each
back.
other so hard?
Third fight,
Look,
but,
look, 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 look.
oh, thought it would be an execution. He's
1v1.
turned back just in time.
Done.
Well played
Bro,
by Hero.
I can't.
He's fought that
Bro,
round.
there's 3 people there, and somehow it's 1v1. Okay, bro, you go next. I go after you. Okay, I go now. 1v1. Okay, bro, your turn. I go now. 1v1, bro. What the
Especially
fuck?
from a 3v5, like that was the problem. They got the 2 opening picks, and then the fight comes into the round. I want to say as well that Hero, I was worried that we saw all the stats.
America would have had 3 buckets right there, 4 flashes. Yo, I'm jumping for you. Here, come together. 3, 2, 1. I'm jumping for you. Come trade me. That's what America sounds like, bro.
Insane stats.
They didn't even communicate, bro. They didn't even communicate, bro.
The Viper's pick gonna be put in. Oh, see ya. Alpha Year! What a response! That pick gave away the position, and
that round was hard to watch, bro.
Causes a big headache, and they even put through the tail on a Yoru who TP'd. So there's nothing found for that. A huge early advantage for Fnatic to play with. 2 big ults removed.
Yeah, and then already they're ready on that side of the map. 3 players there. Gate crash. If the pressure was then to come back through. Ultimate. Obviously dissipated.
Shao, what you got for us?
Shao's 1 away. But it definitely looks like a much better opportunity for Fnatic. With Kayak ready and waiting to catch on the cross. He hit the shot. And
that's a hard shot.
His teammate and the second player's not so
next
lucky.
for the second.
This should
Chat,
be
say it. Chat, say it. I don't have to say it.
And the question now for Fnatic is, will they lose anybody?
Just spam it up, chat. Just spam it up.
He's hungry, running it down with the op, and a 3rd in this round for him. And in zone flawless as well.
Bro, I swear to God, just buy an op, peek P1, win your 1v1. Okay, go hookah, peek hookah, 1v1. Okay, now go back short, peek short. Okay, 1v1, that's 3 kills. Okay, now I'm gonna go showers, peek showers, another 1v1, 4 1v1s right there, and then 1 more 1v1 after. 5 1v1s. 1v1, 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 1v1.
And hits the other one for
oh my God.
100 odd damage. So
I agree with you, Age. Where's the 3 2 1s, bro?
Already been decisive in the defense, and it's something we have to see if NaVi.
Did I enjoy playing with C9? Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Put the pressure on, or is it this continuous, slower style of play? We saw them with an impressive comeback on Split, and it wasn't enough. Is it going to be the same again?
Why am I so mad? Because I'm watching bad Valorant, bro. This is not how. This is not even the closest thing to the highest level of gameplay that we're watching.
The A site making a move towards B, and normally you see this game.
This is like a premiere match with comms on the broadcast.
Fallback, so it means that rotate's going to be much slower from Kayak. He can't get to the B side to help out, and they don't have any real info on B either. I imagine we might even see them attempt the retake. Unless they're going to just hold their ground individually. Orbital strike already sent through. I'm quite surprised that it was deep to delay.
Alright guys, go through together. Come on. Please, someone go together.
NaVi just have to wait the util, and now they play more or less the same exit they would have. A safe corner for Poster at least. And
come on guys, where's the team? Where's the team? 1v1. Okay, good trade. Nice. There we go, team play. Together, and we win. We won together. Yeah, his teammates had his back and they won. Yo, Eddie Gamer 9, thank you for the prime sub. I appreciate you.
Be an option. With 4 players standing, you almost feel like there needs to be an immediate pick, an immediate mistake. Well, that was the opportunity.
149?
So 4 health.
146. Damn, that's tough. Demon1 Glazer alt account. Yo, thank you for the T1 sub, bro. Appreciate you.
Take something back with you.
I've never seen this much 1v1 gameplay before, bro.
He might lose his life for it.
It's time to go.
Oh, 1v1.
A little bit more damage.
1v1.
Once those picks, he finds them, and now to flee for the hills. I think he's made it. And nicely done. Great value coming out of Crashies in the end. Double digits, though, for NaVi. Neck and neck. Again, this was a 9-3 half. And we commented throughout how
looking like me and TDMs.
Well, it was only towards the end of the first half.
Yo,
that they really woke
Matrix,
up, really
thank you for the prime sub. I appreciate
you. See it again. Happened in Fnatic like this. First of all, you got to really credit NaVi. This is a squad that has an IGL who's a rookie in that role. He's got 13 days of IGL and under his belt. Maybe a few more if you consider practice.
Bro, I need to teach this region how to play 3-2-1 together. Just watch one American VOD.
Against Fnatic. That's impressive.
Everyone's always together.
An opportunity there. I think Shao just dodged the pre-fire angle. He's been burnt by that spot before. An early stack up. Operator, of course, saved from the previous round, and Lekka's just now used his pin towards A. That's why you see
Rich.
this early stack of players.
Thank you for the prime sub. And Mika, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate you.
Which as a counter is about as good as it gets. I wonder if they'll go back and try and pressure that pit.
Well, I would also take 1v1. When I watched that one Loud game, everything was a 1v1, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That show was all a 1v1.
Looks like that's the idea for now. They crash back to A if they need it, but with that pit up, I don't think.
But hey, they were the first team to get eliminated in NA for a reason, no? 1v1 doesn't work in that region. You need 2v1, 3v1, 5v1.
Stepping in through the smoke has already landed 2. That's the B site completely under their control thanks to Hero. Bakaj will try to make this more costly for NaVi, but the late play by Ruxic has shut him down.
He's still working there? Damn. Oh my god, wait, bro. NaVi are about to win?
I'm surprised to not see a save already, but
oh my god.
For this. A 2v4, now a 2v3. Kayaks up, could get them right back into this, but Hero again.
Wow. How was Hero 25 and 8? How does he have 25 kills?
As a result.
I swear to God, all I've seen is 1K.
We've got the talk about
everything is a 1K.
This Fnatic roster with Vekash coming.
Bro, you haven't seen like a back-to-back 3 people swinging at you 1 tap. Everything is just you win your 1v1. It's just 25 1v1s.
Has now headed over to NaVi and might be the one to send you into that final life. That lower bracket Hero is cooking.
There's no crazy 2Ks. It's not like 2 people spawn you and you got a crazy back-to-back 1 tap.
He's taken 2 while doing
you take a 1v1. Alright, let me. Alright, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Come. Alright, next person. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. 1v1 again. Alright, next person. So what do you want to watch right now?
Sure. But Hero, just with a rifle in his hand and a level of gold we haven't seen.
Apex is worse. Apex is 1v1, but like, they kind of run it down together. They don't use utility. They run it down and they still 1v1, but at least they run it down together. This, not together, no utility, but just 1v1. Actually, they throw some utility. Not always though.
Yeah. This is
Apex is more like
a different look.
5v5, I would say.
Showing that mental resilience.
I would say.
Talked about the fact that this was a path that
a sheriff,
building up their
a ghost.
Bring in Filu from a squad of.
This is 12 for NaVi, no?
Like failures in the past and turning him into a duelist that people would fear. But he's done
utility
that
is optional.
And they might be able to
apparently going with the teammate is also optional.
Versus the comeback kings. Of course, it's not done till it's done. It's not over.
Oh my god, they're going together.
You have to fear for Fnatic at this point. The
that was the best push of the half so far.
Given them something, but NaVi were aware.
They almost got him.
Present. And have fallen back. Are playing patient, especially after the pause. And already.
Oh my god. Chat, he's gonna do it.
Pushing forward is not gonna give anything over. Hero once again toppling a Fnatic foe.
Bro.
This time Fnatic with so many weaknesses, already losing a player as well, and a showstopper.
This is the worst region in the world.
They need to get rid of that.
EME is the worst fucking region.
NaVi have 2 chances to close this out. With a big ult coming in right off rip.
This is the worst fucking region I've watched in the past week.
Head to head that Fnatic as a roster haven't lost since back when Leo played. Back when Argus was on this NaVi roster. Completely different time, and Angel, the only time they could take down Fnatic over 600 days ago. And now he steps into the coach slot, and it seems to make all the difference. They are just 1 round away, unless Poster has the round of his life, from locking in a 2-1 victory over Fnatic from changing
I'm not gonna
the
lie.
partnership record from 5 to
Fnatic
1,
losing this
5 to
game
2.
is
Hey,
embarrassing.
It's not much. That's still quite a
That's
gap in
just
favor of
embarrassing.
Fnatic, but it will start this year off.
My team 4 years ago in tier 3 was
with
better than
flying
this.
colors.
Well,
All I taught them was 3 to 1 together.
I'll tell you for free.
All we did was go
Version of the
together.
matchup that matters the most is always the most recent one.
SQ1,
I
yes.
don't think Angel or NaVi are going to care. His record as a
All we did was go
coach
together.
will go through the roof. But more importantly, it will put them one victory away from that middle bracket final. A chance to make an international with a squad that he's already been building up as expectations were to trial things.
Oh my god. Oh, after Op was holding that, he was about to do the fucking thing.
Has been very good with this operator.
He was about to do the
Made
thing.
things much more awkward. NaVi have done well to soak up the pressure. This man especially. I'd say that maybe he's having a standout performance versus an ex-team, but he's done this every week. He's done this every game. It hasn't mattered whether they won, whether they lost. Hero has been on point. He's found that consistency. And now they need just one of the next two.
Fnatic were 3 for 3 in matchups last year. Up against NaVi.
Crash, say it.
Not looking to let it slip.
Crash, say it. My initiator is the working showers. What did he do? He took a 1v1. I'm pretty sure he had drone too. I'm pretty sure he had drone too.
Good. It's a freebie. And he even doubles up. One more chance for NaVi.
His drone is gone. He did it. Oh, okay. I see.
Got the credits for it, that's for sure.
That would have been crazy if he had drone.
10 seconds left.
Not in play anymore.
Nice.
Look, we're still beating each other.
I think the next one's going to be a bit tougher. 12 to 11.
Wow.
Another solid round from Kayak with that operator. That's the main thing for me, is that they have that coming into this next round. A chance at OT. Of course, they almost lost to Foot, but managed to see it out in overtime in 2 different maps. Of course, for Foot, they faced elimination.
Can they make it 12-12?
That game for NaVi, it could be the same story. They can't afford to let this one slip. The problem now, though, is that the ults are not in their favor. They'd have to go to either side of the map to collect an orb for a player if they were to get them, or find a kill here or there. For Kayak, he can play a little bit more sparingly.
What the fuck?
Speaking of sparingly, look how far Rooksig went!
That was an
Nah.
bit of aggression. Kayak as well at the same, going back in, but Alpha, oh, he's tucked in the corner. That showstopper. It's going to be popped right here and now! And the connection only gets 1! It looked like so much more was possible. He can't even fall back. Kayak's missed a shot! And they broke his gate crash! A 3 versus 2 now! Just moments ago! This looked like Fnatic had guaranteed themselves an OT. We're moments away from it, but now the Clash and Crashies, they have to get in there and defuse the spike. And Filu, on a tear of a game, has slipped away from the site. An uphill battle in this retake.
Well, I'm on the region, bro.
They have no info.
Prowler finds nothing. Reveal still available. Vekaj.
Play that shit again.
Point of contact, he spotted the head, but the same for his opponent. Here's the steps back. But that time has been ticking.
How are we gonna play this?
Quite a while.
2v2, right?
Move on. Crash is only just making it into the site. They were waiting for the Viper.
We're gonna play 1v1. Oh my god, look at them. They're gonna do it.
In fact, they're just trying to stick it all the way, but it has been
1v1.
get back on it. They need
1v1.
to do it now, and they've done it at the last second. Always leaving the heart fluttering, but Fnatic take us to overtime.
That's horrible.
They waited so long. We came into this game talking about how much Fnatic like to run the clock down. We meant about the attack side, not about the defense retakes. They came back in there though with full toxins. The wall.
And they communications. What do you have? I have a satchel. I have a flash. Okay, when they tap, I'll flash you satchel over. I'll swing under you. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Flashing satchel together. 2v2. EMEA. Okay, I flash. You peek. You die. I peek after. Jesus. Bro, please,
They
just do something
crashed, he hold
together.
the line.
Just do something together.
Boy, did he hold the line. NaVi.
Just do something
They had
together,
that
bro.
victory in the palm of their hand, 0.9 of a second. And now they have to fight back once again. But Rooksik, that fight starts with a Vekash death. I'm sure he'll be happy with that after the last round. But there will still be a plant and a very aggressive position for Alpha here.
Yeah, he's up in heaven. And they've pushed all the way into the spawn, swapping positions completely with the defense. And the thing is, for NaVi, you know, you're about to burst out of
CT spawn, what the fuck?
coming through short, you think that you'll have the element of surprise. You think about those close corners that you need to clear. Not often will you focus your sights so far back. Alpha, he's already got the opening, but that just brings them back to a 4-on-4. So he wants more. Back out with another. Alpha puts them into the lead in terms of numbers. Molly down, buys a bit of time to a nade online with that second kill. And that means
Yo, what's good,
even
Brandon? I'm
more
good, bro.
delay,
Finish your
even
midterm?
more
Hell yeah, it's good to see.
damage. Xiao's almost gone down to it, and then the salvos come in, and then the cavalry arrives. Fnatic 13-12.
Wow.
They have battled back to the lead, and now they can take it home.
It's crazy the spot we find ourselves in. The mid-round adaptation to switch up to the back of the site. As you said, I'm sure NaVi came into that going, we've got the element of surprise.
Yeah, close right could be up top.
There's going to be somebody watching the spawn. We're all coming from behind. They're never going to see this coming.
I need a Well, there's a pretty wide tip on that
They
ball,
even
so
came out of the smoke
all I'm
fight.
saying,
Out of showers, yeah.
we'll get you sorted
Sky
out.
flashed,
13
came out by
12.
himself. He died. Raze after came out. 1v1.
You're going to win this game for sure. 12-10 to NaVi. I thought NaVi's got this, and now here we are fighting for
Cue the music.
survival on that attack. And Sociable
Cue the music. He
already
started
claimed
it.
The first life, a step in the right direction. Another OT needed for NaVi.
Sociables.
Like, what am I?
The flashback the other direction.
Why is my 9 and 16 Brimstone walking down B1 by himself?
To have been claimed.
Oh my god. Oh my god, don't do it.
He's definitely
Don't do it.
careful of it. That second
Oh my god,
flash,
don't
he's
do it.
always been good to hold it. He's
Oh my god. Together!
Boaster will take him
Nice!
out. Up once again.
Best round of Valorant I've seen today.
The other side. This is where
2v1! They did it!
And actually,
2v1!
the prowl at the
Wow!
Did it catch
That
it?
was so easy, bro.
I'm fairly certain.
Holy fuck, they found it.
Corner hero
I'm
has
so
found
happy
the
for
hero.
them.
They have no idea that he's here.
They
won't
did it.
Think about it for a few seconds. This is a free
Wow.
hero.
Somehow the Tejo was working
NaVi
showers
doesn't
12
go
rounds in a
quiet
row.
just yet. Boaster.
And they're still not aware of
I think
him.
this would-
He went showers 12 rounds in a row, did he
It
not?
would haunt Angel's nightmares as he watches from the coast.
It's a
but
3-1v1v1, by the way. 3-1v1v1. Okay? Look, 1v1.
Shot to the head. Locks in another OT. This game ain't done yet.
Oh, the heart attacks continue.
Oh my god, bro. Nah,
No one
bro,
able to take
Kayak needs to get fucking banned for that.
finishing blow.
Why? Are you...
Fact is
What?
that they won this round off a millimeter of a prowler. Like, that was it. Just the tiniest
Genuinely, one step.
of margins.
Why
That's
is
hero
Kayak
round.
doing
And it's
that?
also the worst player that you could have missed.
Bro,
The guy
there's
who's
no fucking
31
way.
and 11 right now. The guy who is... He's making his mark this year.
Like,
He made
what?
a dent.
You're
I would
about
say.
to
Last year,
win.
the end of last year, he was playing incredibly well.
Like, do you not want to win or something?
Talking about Rooksik as the guy.
Oh,
now
for sure.
Hero has taken that mantle. And what? A chance for the coaches to talk once again. A tactical break.
Tactical
Could make all the
break?
difference.
It's worth mentioning as well for Alpha.
They need a breather,
Sat there
bro.
looking across
They
the stage.
need a
I heard you ask
breather.
him in makeup, you gonna make it break
They
some
need
more
a breather,
records
bro.
today? Well,
Give him
he
a
sat
breather,
watching
man.
Hero in much less OTs than he did it, approaching that 33 kill record. He's 2 away. The way he's playing, he might just
Wait, the
smash that
kill
record
record?
today. Alpha's gonna watch
Wait,
his
the
own
kill
get
record, the
broken against him.
EMEA for one map is 33 kills? The kill record in EMEA is 33 kills? Or what are they talking about?
It's the kickoff kill record at least. He's kill max right now.
Okay.
That's the.
Because I was thinking, I'm sure
Triple check
Sociable.
him,
I'm
but-
sure Sociable has had more. Like
No,
in a
no,
map.
yeah, not like historically. kickoff. This year kill leader, or kill max, K-max as it's called, is Alpha and Zeus from the same map. From the Corrode.
Oh, just in this
16,
kickoff.
if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
okay.
It was a hell of a long
Bro,
game,
why are
but here we
casters making it sound like a
Heroes
huge
2 away
deal? Like, who gives a fuck
pushing the
about
bar
that?
up, maybe
This
more
guy's
than
talking
2
about
notches,
VOR
depending on how long this
statistics
one
kill
goes.
max. Like, who cares?
Well,
They got nothing else to say. These guys are talking about
Fnatic have
useless
had their fair
accomplishments.
share of overtimes. On NaVi. This is their first. The pressure placed Hero.
Oh my
being
god,
hit by
holy
everything,
utility
but
dump.
Still standing Shao under serious pressure, but he's gone down to the snakebite instead. Even still though, Hero may have been hit by every piece of utility under the sun, but he'll still take down.
Yo, where are you going?
The reposition is wonderful.
Hey.
NaVi reclaim the lead.
Nice.
The
Good
Bulls
shit.
Maybe make it a difference.
Bro, the
But
way
Hero
he was
certainly
moving,
is.
I thought he was about to
That's
jump
gonna suck,
into
you know,
there.
Hero just there. He got 2 assists off that drone. He basically.
I thought he was
gave
about to
those
jump
kills
into
away.
hookah by
And if he
himself,
got
bro.
those 2, that'd be his comebacks, you know. I'm sure he's devastated at 14 to 13. About
It's
to
their job to glaze this,
Fnatic
but then
again.
in
As you said,
NA, the
a team with a
superior
bit of history.
region. But it doesn't feel
Not
like an
just in
ace.
The head-to-head of organizations, which stands for most of the Fnatic players who lived through that, who stands for the IGL on NaVi. But also in terms of some of the players on that other side who they gifted over. NaVi 14 to 13.
If he jumped in, I wouldn't be
It's gonna be
surprised.
brutal.
No,
One of these
I was about to
teams
scream.
hit that
1v1
lower
if he jumped into that hookah, bro.
After a close fought match. After opportunity.
Bro, please get the
taken.
game over with.
And
If I
with
see
the
another
march
1v1
through,
P1, I swear to God, God help
teams that
me.
come up to beat them.
God help me, one more 1v1 P1, bro, I swear to
An
God.
easy task to make it all the way to the end and only have one opportunity. And for NaVi, this is another attempt to close. They've
Locating targets.
struggled to do that thus far. We're moments away, less than a second away in regulation. While that time is ticking down, pressure being put onto Hero, but I'll be honest, I want to avoid that guy, but there's still another Turkish superstar that's caught them on the other side of the map. Vekash, though, that's going to be the spike down. Sociable needs to retrieve it, and he just about manages. He'll get to that B side, and Hero's been left behind. The snake in the
30
grass.
seconds left.
He's heard all 3. He's just heard all 3 players step towards the spawn. They could call for the rotate back, but instead the plan comes in. Hero
Yo.
so far away
Tejo,
from
what are
Salvos,
you
the party
doing?
leader, and he's going to wrap all the way back through
This
the
guy needs
spawn.
to
I
help
mean,
his
this gives
teammate.
a window to strike for Fnatic, and although Sociable
Oh my
goes
God.
down, that pit still
3
stands
bomb
up strong.
ones incoming.
Look how
There's
deep it
one.
goes as well. To walk
There's
through that
one.
choke point leaves you on a sliver of HP. Vakash can barely cross the door.
Shot,
They're
it's-
going down to 1. They're going to have to challenge it.
2
They're gonna have
1v1s.
to deal with Ruxic, limited vision, barely any health. They heard the shot though, at least an idea, and that's Ruxic down. A chance for Fnatic to carry on. As
1v1.
Crashes lands the shot to Hero. They've got this.
Bro.
Another OT. Fnatic.
How
not gonna
are
give
we
up
in
just
overtime?
Yet it's so close every time.
It's that duo again.
Yes.
That's the same
Bro.
2 players that retook the last time. The same 2 players that walked in
Look,
to an impossible
2 1v1s right there, he did.
Viper's pit,
The guy on
with
B,
Hero
like,
the other side,
bruh.
and still come out of it alive. Maybe, like we always talk about Brashies, but I'm looking at Vekash and Crashies as potentially the duo you have to fear the most. And on NaVi,
We
another
have to watch
opportunity
2 more rounds of
slipping
this.
through their fingers. That's gonna eat away at you.
Phenomenal.
Bro, show me
reveal by
one
Crashes
stupid
as
thing
well.
I'm
If that
putting
doesn't
on the
land, this
calm music.
game plays out completely different. That one shot fired, it gave the game away. It allowed Vakash to find
2
it.
if you're lucky, might
The
be
duo
more.
of Kekaj
That's
again.
funny.
We'll
find
workshop
that victory. Oh, I think it's fine as is.
So what would you do if it was Kayak?
Bayak, obviously.
Well, Filu, he's already managed to take down one of the danger men. Vekash is gone.
That one's not as bad. That one's not as bad.
Quick swing back in the other direction.
That one's not as bad. That one's
There is
acceptable.
only 1 man currently there. But the
That
full
one is
rotation,
acceptable.
the full force of
It was
NaVi is
2
looking
people,
to
he
run
flashed,
it down.
and then the other guy won the
goal for
1v1,
Ruxic is
but
buying time.
That was okay. That was good. At least there was a flash thing. You feel me? At least they had a flash.
That spike in and they will succeed.
Got planned for now. The TP hurt as well, so they know that Bath is going to be taken over. But
Oh,
Kayak
fuck.
is the Tiger playing this one.
Oh,
nice and
fuck.
slow. He's given up the control, but Alpha here waiting to strike in just a moment. He swung a little early, and Sociable manages to drop him.
1v1.
Thinned out somewhat. No Molly left.
Do you not want to win?
It's going to go halfway up already. There, the Molly lands. It had already been fired out. Thankfully, that buys them precious time. It's already halfway defused. Crashies. He's got his work cut out for him. 3 bodyguards defending as the defuse goes through. NaVi again. Another chance to close out this series, to beat their rivals from day one of Valorant, let alone. Now we're going back to party pirates when it comes to Angel, but in partnership, a record that is stacked against NaVi may be about to change.
Yeah, it's a lot of maybes.
What are you
with
watching?
How this game has gone.
Nice.
What's going on in this game, bro? I don't know, T9. I don't know what I'm watching.
Even with all that post,
I'm keeping the music the whole game. I don't care.
Still have so much time.
We're finishing this game with the clown music. This is a clown region. They deserve clown music every
I
round.
think he needs to get like 40 if we're talking about EMEA. And
Play it again.
Poison orb emitting.
15 to 14. Fnatic. One retake with 2 seconds to spare through a Viper's Pit. The one before that with 0.9.
Time to jump.
They've been cutting it close, but each time they've managed to bring back rounds. And Kayak, well, we didn't see him have the
There's no
operator
way
the
you're
last
dogging
time
from
that
there.
He was caught by
There's
Sociable.
no way you're
He's taking a
dogging
risk.
from
No
there.
shields.
One molly and then you're dead. And then what?
Escape this one. Sticking around a little bit longer, but will eventually have to leave. Oh, almost
Oh my
caught.
god.
Still 100
Oh my
HP.
god.
4 shots. No.
Where's his team?
It's just
Why is my
Alpha's
Sky entry
here.
fragging? Is the raid gonna go in?
Fnatic.
How are we beating on raids? You have satchels.
A 4 versus
What
2.
back?
Heroes
How is my
still
Sky
not
entry
quite
fragging?
landing, but here
By
comes the
himself.
foul. That's gonna open the door. Heroes got a challenge coming his way. But Kaz wins it. Heroes the one forcing the fight, but Fnatic forcing the fold of NaVi, that advantage. It's about to it bounce back.
Oh, well, Baruxic, 12 seconds, 4 to find.
10 seconds
He
left.
spent about 30 seconds trying to just kill off Bekaj. And I don't even think he's going to get that
Another
done.
one.
Nope. In fact, Bekaj will put him down. 15-15. Fnatic may be going into a deficit
How are we
each time,
here?
but NaVi just can't close out this game.
How are we
Another one.
here?
Yeah, give us some more OTs in this. For NaVi, this has got to be soul crushing, man. They've been so
Look, 1 by 1. They come out 1 by 1.
Starts. Yeah. This was really nice.
Hero's never with the
From
team. Why is he
Bekaj there.
working
The
on
fact that
tempo every single round?
Yeah, it can be a bit punishing.
You're making our gamers GT look
Bro,
good.
yeah, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
A number of rounds they've been so close to connecting that victory. This is a game that feels like it could be theirs. That slow start on Split
Bro.
Out, it could have been a 2-0, but instead, back to square footing yet again. Fnatic on the attack, up on Kayak, up on Filu. It's the same old story, and a very, very slow approach for that exact reason. Both teams being
Bro, oh my
very
god, fun
cautious
fact.
about giving away that open.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about this game anymore. Fun fact. You know how on the Wayway you are supposed to create space? Like your Wayway dashes in, right? Dash, dash, stun, and then he recalls. And then while you recall, your teammates run in, right? Bro, I bet in this region, after Waylay dashes in, stuns him, comes back, his teammates are gonna wait for him to go first again. That's why they don't run that character. That's exactly what would probably happen.
Rooksig's now spotted.
Swear to God. Someone pick Waylay. Let's see what happens.
The operator in a good position, but he's missed. And now he's under pressure from Kayak from behind, a step too far, and he is dead to rights.
Seconds left.
That's another time they've been caught in the backline. And in fact, it's a spam shot that clears out another. Leaving just
I don't know how we got here, but fuck it.
Might be about
Sounds
to have
good.
their first chance at victory. Unless Sociable can pull off a miracle. The first comes easy, but the next is tougher.
Okay.
Vekash down as well. The player
One
above surely doesn't expect that,
V1.
but yeah,
Oh my god.
sure.
He won the first two. Yo guys, I got next. 1v1. Me next. I did it.
Will they falter
1v1
at this hurdle? I mean,
1v1
it's been back and forth affair, attacking rounds,
bro,
defensive
like
rounds.
Normally saw him.
Normally when we get to this point, Tom, it's like, well, both teams are really good on the defense. First team to win attack, that's the team that wins. This has been back and forth.
they just take turns, bro. They take turns.
Into yet another round, number 13.
They took a team sport and they individualized it.
After knocking on victory's door.
They took NBA basketball and turned it into tennis.
Steal the lead at what could be the final hurdle.
We're playing tennis ball.
When we talk of rivalries, a cult classic, the Fnatic could look to end. Will there be more bends, more twists and turns in the tail? Bosa's Molly's going to start things off, burning at their feet. But
I mean, they went together. That's good. Good. They went together. Finally. Am I watching Vitality after this? Yes. I will continue watching the 1v1 region after this.
He got hit by the final shot, I think straight into his shoelace. The rotate is going to get this plant. I don't see a way that they can stop this now. There's no nade left to work with.
It was a coincidence. Probably at this point. Look.
It's traded. So important for Hero to strike, but he's the only player with health. Rooks at gun 5 HP will quickly
oh my god.
dealt with.
It was a 3v1, but 3 1v1s. It's down to the final 1v1. It's down to the final 1v1. Oh my god. 1v1 region. 1v1 Damn!
What a shot!
Damn!
I need that slowed down.
That was a 3v3, by the way. Oh my god. Finally. Holy shit, finally.
From Crashies. And well, one chance.
Finally.
Fnatic needed to close out.
Finally, I'm free out of there. Oh my god.
Themselves in the middle bracket, to take themselves one away from being in the middle bracket.
The biggest 1v1 to end them all, actually. Wow.
One life.
It's
that is
sweet for NaVi. They come so
Jesus.
close to besting their rivals.
Yo, Anarchy, thank you for the prime sub. I appreciate you.
Close as they may have been, that lower bracket still welcomes them. This squad, a new IGL with Shell,
1v1 region at its finest.
The same old result. It's Fnatic.
1v1 region at its finest right here, ladies and gentlemen.
That final shot from Crashies, that winded me, Tom. I actually genuinely took the wind out of my lungs.
I have a question for Fnatic fans at home. What are the BPM right now? What's your beats per minute? How fast is the heart racing from 9-3
I saw
to multiple
zero team play there.
To many map points to
I didn't see any strats. I didn't see anybody 3-2-1-ing. I didn't see any trades. The teams were lacking trades, teamwork, communication, use of abilities.
Without a comeback, but for NaVi to be the one stealing it was the real surprise.
Like,
they showed a great face down here today. Yeah. Good takeaways as well for their breeze, which
what
looked
the
incredibly
hell?
strong. Fnatic didn't have answers for it, so that's
it was 45 rounds of 1v1s.
That is where their story goes. Is
we watched 45 deathmatch rounds worth of Valorant.
Wonderful start to the show. Plenty.